Hello everyone. One point is remaining from the chapter number 6 is wildlife conservation. So many wildlife conservation strategies are established during the conservation of wildlife, and these strategies are the protected areas like national park, sanctuary, biosphere reserve, and these all three things we studied in the life wildlife management. So wildlife conservation is most important, and the wildlife conservation is is important because it is a protection for the wildlife, and India is the first country to enact wildlife protection act. So wildlife protection act has deep root, has a king of Ashoka. So king of from the king of Ashoka the wildlife conservation is started. So after the King Ashoka, the British people made a Wild Bird Protection Act in 1887. So this act is a change in 1912, and according to this law, so restriction of hunting the wild birds during the breeding. This law is in the 1912. So after that the many laws are comes, but the main law is the in 1972, this is the Wildlife Conservation Act. So before going to start the Wildlife Conservation Act, so many types of wildlife conservation like the protected areas, national park, biosphere reserve, sanctuary, but these all are the in situ conservation. In situ conservation, this is the conservation of genetic resources through their maintenance within the natural or even human made ecosystem, and in which vary occur. So natural habitat are declared as a protected area. In situ conservation means conservation in their natural habitat. These are the in situ conservation. So in situ conservation, biosphere reserve, national park, wildlife sanctuary, and world heritage, these all are the type of in situ conservation. So wildlife conservation with the help of these things. Then ex situ conservation, conservation outside the natural area, this is known as the ex situ conservation. So in ex situ conservation there are the botanical gardens, then the herbal gardens, seed bank means the germplasm banks, then the technological uses, the biotechnological uses like tissue culture, genetic engineering, and the many things to use the protection of our environment and for the wildlife conservation. These all are the conservation strategy for wildlife, but these are the if these are the not sufficient, then they Wildlife Protection Act. So Wildlife Protection Act implemented in 1972. So this act is passed, and this law has given comprehensive legal protection to the wildlife. So this act is adapted to all states of India, and under this act trapping, shooting or serving of the meat of wildlife in hotel is totally banned. So if the trapping is banned, shooting is banned, then serving of meat of wild animals is banned. So it is a type of the conservation of our threatened species, conservation of our vulnerable species, conservation of endangered species. Because of the number of the animals are decreasing day by day, the specific number for maintain this specific number, so these are all banned under this the Wildlife Protection Act. So transport of wild animals, either the export or import, are controlled by a special central government staff to transport the wildlife animals. So these staff are the also important because of maintaining this all wildlife management, and this act is also prohibited to hunting females or young ones. Then the under this act the state government given power to declare any area as either sanctuary or national park for purpose of wildlife. So Wildlife Protection Act in 1972 is very important, and it is a strict act for the conservation of the wildlife. Then the conservation strategy developed in 1980 by the International Union of Conservation of Nature Resources. This is known as the IUCN. United National Environmental Program is UNEP. Food Agricultural Organization of United Nations is the FAO, and the strategy aims to provide a intellectual framework and practical guidance for the conservation action. The main sections are, the first one is the objective and conservation and requirement for the achievements. So maintenance of essential and ecological processes and life support system, preservation of genetic diversity, sustainable utilization of species and ecosystem. These all under the objective and conservation and requirements for their achievement. Then second one is a priorities for national action. So a framework for national and subnational conservation and development. Then the policy making and integration of conservation and development, environmental planning and rational use of accolation. So these are the priorities for the national action. Then third one is a priorities for international action. So international action like law, then assistance, then tropical forest, dry land, a global program for the protection of genetic sources area. So these are the priority for international action. Then last one is a map sections. So in the map sections, the tropical forest, deserts and areas subjected to the desertification, these all are things are important for the conservation of wildlife, and these all are the wildlife conservation. The many these are the Wildlife Conservation Act, but many government organization, non-government organization, these are the NGOs, and active non-government involvement is important for the conservation of wildlife, because the knowledge and the these basic concepts behind the wildlife conservation is most important, and after that the peoples know about the what is the importance about the wildlife conservation. So many non-government involvements are also in the wildlife conservation. First one is the Nature Conservancy. So Nature Conservancy, it is a US charitable environmental organization that works to preserve the plants, animals, and it also preserve the natural community that represent the diversity of life on earth by protecting the lands and water they need to survive. So active non-government involvement in the nature of conservancy. These are the USA charitable environmental organization. These are important. Then second one is a worldwide fund for nature. These are also known as a WWF. So it is an international non-governmental organization. It working on issues regarding the conservation, research and restoration of environment. So it is formally named the World Wildlife Fund, and which remains its official name in Canada and the United States. So it is a world largest independent conservation organization with over 5 million supporters worldwide. So many people have a education about the wildlife conservation. So 5 million supporters for worldwide. So working in more than 90 countries, supporting around the 1300 conservation and environmental projects around the world. So it is a charity with approximately 60% of its funding coming from the voluntary donation by private individuals. So 60% of funding coming from voluntary donation, and it is a very important and it is a proud thing of the people know about the conservation of wildlife, why it is important. So people donate the money for the this conservation of wildlife. Then 45% of funds income come from the Netherlands and the United Kingdom and the United States. So people aware about the ecosystem stability, so they give a fund for the conservation strategy. Today we finished the topic of wildlife conservation. So wildlife conservation or the worldwide its conservation is important. So wildlife conservation is most important. Then the because of that the ecology or the ecosystem stability is happen. So today we stop here. Thank you.